Irna Phillips had a unique way of scripting dialogue. She didn't write her scripts so much as act them. It was up to her sidekick, Rose, to follow along.
Thursday's episode. Ready?
Ready.
Reverend Ruthledge returns home from a long night visiting the Kranskys. Mary, are you home?
Hello, Dad. You were out late.
I'm sorry. The Kranskys wanted me to sit and talk to Rose.
Is she all right?
She's not a bad person, but she makes bad decisions. And her parents do not understand her. Knock, knock. Who could that be at the door at this hour? Hello, Reverend. It's Ellis Smith. I need to speak to you. Okay, read that back to me.
Reverend Ruthledge returns home from a long night visiting the Kranskys. Mary, are you home?
He's calling out.
Calling out. Mary, are you home? Hello, Father. You are out late.
She embraces him.
Of course she does.
Reverend Rutledge returns home from a long night visiting the Kranskys.
Mary, are you home?
Hello, Dad. You were out late.
I'm sorry. The Kranskys wanted me to sit and talk to Rose.
Is she all right?
She's a good person, but she makes bad decisions. Now, who could that be at the door at this hour? Oh, hello.
Reverend, it's Ellis Smith. I need to speak with you.
Good afternoon, Howie.
Well, hello, Mrs. Smith. What can I do for you?
I'm here to pick up my husband's shirts. Are they ready?
Oh, I've got 'em right here.
Wow, how do you do it, Howie? How do you get these shirts so white? And smelling so fresh.
Oh, well, Mrs. Smith, I'll let you in on a little secret. We always use honest-to-goodness soap, not detergents. Our clothes are always soap and water clean, just the way our customers like you like it.
So should I use soap in my automatic washer?
Oh, no, not just any soap, but Rich Save All. It makes a difficult stain disappear and saves all your fine clothing from the effects of harsh detergents.
And it's 25% cheaper than other laundry soaps, so I can save all that money.
Oh, get your clothes clean like 8 out of 10 laundries do. Use Save All. It saves you all your fine clothing and keeps them looking like new. Remember, it's all in Save All.
Ah, Irna. Irna, you look great. Great today.
Uh-huh.
Heard the show today? Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Good.
I wonder if we could have a little chat.
A chat?
About creative direction.
All right. What do my corporate friends have to say about the creative direction of The Guiding Light?
Now, Irna, it's not that we don't love the stories and the characters. We love them. Everybody loves them.
I know.
Have you listened to Helen Trent recently?
No.
She's so much fun. Very much fun. She has a wonderful job, all kinds of money, and her friends, Irna, her friends, very amusing.
Good for her.
She's very popular indeed, and it doesn't have to deal with so many issues.
You mean reality?
I'm talking about the war and the abuse and the religion and the incest.
At least I know you're listening to my show.
I just wish, Irna, it didn't have to be about struggle, constant struggle.
And it wouldn't be about life.
It's a radio show.
Not to me, it isn't. You think some rich dilettante flitting about dating one bore after another is entertaining? or relevant. Life is about struggle. More importantly, it's about struggling. Listen to my show, Jack. Listen to the show.
Ned, are you all right? You're white as a sheet.
Everything in my life has changed, Mary.
I know that you're upset about your parents.
My father came to claim me as his son so he could take my money. My mother's a murderer.
She was trying to protect you.
Terrible people.
You're nothing like them.
Thanks to you. Everything good in me comes from knowing you, loving you.
I'll do anything to help you get through this.
We can go to my father. We can tell him the truth. We'll tell him that we're in love and we want to be married. I'm ready to face him. What is it, Ned?
What is it, Ned? Why are you turning away from me? You know we can get through everything together. I love you. And I've loved you all my life. He slowly turns back toward Mary. But he can't meet her questioning eyes. He is haunted by guilt and shame. Mary takes a step toward him, but reacts in shock when he backs away. Ned? What is it? Why are you looking at me like you've never seen me before? More like I'm afraid I will never see you again.
Don't say that.
I'm so sorry, Mary. I wish I could change things. Go back.
We can't go back, but we can go forward together.
I wish. I can't marry you.
You can't marry me?
I didn't know what to do when all of this happened. I felt like I was alone in the world. I didn't know where to go for comfort.
No.
I turned to someone else, Mary.
No.
Yes.
I don't know how to say this any other way. I married another woman.
Don't look at me that way, Mary. I was half crazy, filled with bitterness.
And anger. I wanted to forget who I was and start over. That's why.
That's why I did it.
Do you love her?
No. I barely know her. I love you, Mary. I will always love you.
You were right, Ned.
Everything has changed.
Throughout the 30s and 40s, The Guiding Light was as popular as any radio show on the air. But changes were afoot. Irna believed that it was time for a fresh interpretation of The Guiding Light. In 1948, she created a new family led by an immigrant carpenter who dreamed of a better life for his children and grandchildren.
His name is Frederick, but everyone calls him Papa. His wife is very sick. They have 3 children.
What is their last name?
Oh, sorry, didn't I say it? Bauer. They're the Bauers. Papa Bauer was born in Germany, but fled to America before the Great War. He's tough and irascible, but he believes in the basic goodness of people, and he loves his family. Papa's son, Bill, is first-generation American, still working hard to fulfill his father's dreams, and not always succeeding. And life isn't any easier for Bill's troubled and trouble-making sister, Meta. But Bill has met the woman he wants to marry, the warm and witty Bertha, his beloved Bert.
Hi. I'm Charita Bauer.
Sonny!
Mother!
Oh, good to have you home. Boy, are you dusty. Come in, let's get you cleaned up. Take off that grimy shirt and we'll wash it.
Mother, are you still using powder detergent?
Shouldn't I?
You could probably use something more powerful yet gentler on your fine clothing.
Does such a laundry product exist?
Yes! Save all laundry soap.
Maida is insane with grief as she walks in the door. All she can think about is her poor little Chucky and how it's Ted's fault that he's gone. Where have you been? Maida reaches into her purse and pulls out a gun. You gasped.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good that you gasped. You're supposed to gasp.
Keep going.
Maida reaches into her purse, pulls out a gun, and fires.
Maida! For Chucky. For my little boy. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Ted isn't moving. Maida stands stock still, hardly realizing what she's done.
No. No!
Maida drops the gun and rushes from the house.
So how do you get out of this one? Maida has to go to jail, doesn't she?
Would you like her to go to jail?
No. No, she wasn't in her right mind. I mean, she had just lost her child, and she was insane with grief, and it was Ted's fault. He was the reason. But it's not up to me.
But it could be.
Oh, I just write down what you tell me.
No, I mean, it could be up to everybody.
I don't understand.
Let's put together the world's biggest jury.
But I don't even remember doing it, I swear.
Tell it to the jury.
That is exactly what she is doing, officer. You see, it's up to you, America. You are the jury. Maida's trial begins next week. You'll hear testimony and arguments from the prosecution and defense. And afterwards, you'll vote to decide whether Maida is guilty or innocent. CBS will count your votes, and we will honor your verdict.
How many letters do you think I can write in a week?
You're not going anywhere. They love you.
Well, I hope they hire a good actor to play my lawyer.
Hello.
Irna, the jury's back.
Who is this?
You know who it is.
I don't usually like to talk to you before I've eaten.
You're curious. Admit it, Irna. You're curious.
You would make a great executioner if we ever needed one on the show. Do we need one on the show?
See? You do want to know.
How many letters did we get?
Letters? Lots of letters, Irna.
And what did they say?
Innocent. By a ratio of 100 to 1, Maida is a free woman.
No kidding.
That's the least part of it, Irna. We got ratings that are soaring. Soaring, I'm telling you. This little stunt of yours, Irna, has everybody listening and talking.
Was there ever any doubt?
No, I suppose not.
Thank you for calling.
You're welcome, and Irna, I'll let you get back to work.
Oh, Jack, one more thing before you go. I want to move the show to television.